What's up guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to teach you guys how to integrate Admob ads to your Unity project. Let's start with an empty Unity project. Now what we will need, let's change our platform to Android. And yes, it's changed. Let's go to our browser and go to this URL developers.google.com/admob/unity/start. Here we will have the download link for the Unity plugin. Click on this URL and go to the release tab. Here download this Unity package. Let's wait for it to download. Let's go back to Unity and import this package. Let's wait for it to complete. Click import and it will import all the DLL files from the package. Next thing we will do is add our next what we are going to do is go to assets and play service resolver. What's happening here? Why I'm stuck? Yeah, let's go to assets and play service resolver, Android resolver and force resolve. What this will do, it will import all the required SDKs. For example, in our case we need add SDK, so it will integrate the add SDK inside our project. So it's completed. Let's go to our main camera and attach a new script. We can call it anything we want. Let's say Admob demo. Let's create it. Now let's open it up in Visual Studio. Now the first thing we are going to do is add a using statement over here, Google Mobile Ads .api. Now the next thing we are going to do is that we need to initialize our app. So the app ID we get from Admob will come into this variable. You can change your ID from Admob to the text over here. Next, what we are going to do is mobile ads dot initialize and pass the app ID over here. What this is going to do, it will initialize our app and make it ready for displaying ads. And what we are going to do next is we will display a banner ad in our application. So let's go and make a new function, private void. You can call it whatever you want. Let's say request banner, and inside here we will have the string variable add unit ID. It's the same add unit ID that you get when you create the ad and add on Admob. Next we will need a banner view component like this, and below in our function we will initialize it to a new banner view. pass our add unit ID over here. Add unit ID. Next we need to give it the ad size. Ad size, the class one dot banner. Next we'll give it the position. We can give any position, and for example you start with the position bottom. What this will do, it will initialize a new banner ad for us, and we can use the banner view dot show method to show it. Next, let's create a interstitial ad. We can do that without the declaring the variable up over there. We can simply do that inside another function, private void request interstitial ad, and inside we will need a same ad unit ID, the ID you get from Admob when you create an interstitial ad over there. You will need to replace the ID from there to this variable. Next, let's create the interstitial ad object. New interstitial ad and provide the ad unit ID over here. This is just going to initialize the ad object, and it will not show the ad by default automatically. Same goes with the banner view and other ads as well. So what we will need to do is we need to have some sort of algorithm to check if the banner or the interstitial ad is available. So we do if interstitial ad is loaded, and this means that we can show it. So we will do interstitial.show, and you can notice that we can call this anywhere else in our project. For example, if you have a game over screen or something else, so you can put this loaded condition and show statement over there by doing the same thing like we did with the banner view, by creating the private variable up there and initializing that, and then we will be able to do this. Next thing we are going to do is integrate rewarded video ads in our project. To do that, we will need to have some sort of variable or object to hold our rewarded video ad singleton class. We cannot create multiple objects for it, so we create a private object up over here, reward video ad, and in our start function we are going to set this reward video ad to the singleton class of reward based video ad instance, like this. Next thing we are going to do is the same thing we did with the banner and interstitial ads, that we will need to request the rewarded video based ad. So we are going to have a string ad ID over here, the same way we had for the previous ad types, and you can always replace the ad ID from Admob to here. Then we have ad request equals to new ad request, and inside here dot builder, it will be a function like that, dot build, and this dot reward video ad dot load ad, and here we are going to give the request object and our ad ID. What this will do is it will request a new rewarded video ad from Admob, and it will be available to us the same way we checked the interstitial ad by having an if condition with is loaded function, and then we can show the ad with the rewarded video ad dot show function. So we have this dot rewarded video ad dot is loaded, then we call the dot show function. We can always have other functions where we actually call this. And for example, we have a game over function, to go to the game over screen like this. So we want to show the rewarded video ad or any other ad on the game over screen. So we, instead of calling it there in the request function, we call it inside the game over screen function. So what will this do? That whenever the player goes to the game over screen, it shows the ad. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you liked my video. Support me on Patreon so I can continue making such videos.